Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It's Wednesday evening. I was back at work today. I managed to stay awake the whole day. Mandy and I are very proud of me. And today we're talking finances again. Basically because inflation went up in the UK, interest rates went up in the US. And I think tomorrow we're expecting the announcement on interest rates in the UK. And what I'm gobsmacked about is seemingly the financiers are surprised that inflation went up in the UK over the last month. And I'm like, why would you be surprised? It has been in the papers or on the media, whether it's been websites or TV or whatever, it has been in the media so much about the rising costs of food. We've seen it with anyone who does videos like I do, with hauls, etc. You can see the prices rising. People have been saying, I got this 2 weeks ago and it's suddenly gone up another 50% or whatever. I remember when I first started this, super noodles were 50p a packet. Super noodles are now £1. I know this. So things like that, we knew that was happening. We knew there hadn't suddenly been a reduction in price. I mean, goodness gracious, imagine a reduction in price or even a stalling in price. We're struggling to get them. And yet the financiers seem to think that it's a big surprise that inflation has gone back up in the UK. And possibly that means the Bank of England will have to have interest rates increase again, just like they did in America. So my thought with this, the way my thought process was going was when I first started the prepping, I prepped so that I bought stuff at the price it was then. And of course, with inflation going up, I'm like, do I want to be buying a lot more just now when prices are hopefully at their peak? Because they're assuring us that prices will be coming down. And I was like, well, depends. But the one thing I did hear this morning on the TV news was that energy prices should be coming down. The figure I heard on the media that was that the average costing, however they work it out, it's sitting at 2,500 just now. It should be down to 2,000 in July, I think. So my thought process for that is that would actually be a really good thing because we got hit in the last in the last year really, with the double whammy of high food prices but high energy prices. And for most of our lives, everything that we've done about low cost cooking has been like low cost meat joints or vegetables, and you cook them long and slow, which of course we've not been able to afford. So the fact that these prices are coming down might actually be a bit helpful if at least energy prices are going down, so we can go back to looking at the long, slow cooking methods. I'm ever hopeful. So I'm kind of swithering at the moment. So basically all I'm doing with the preps at the moment is doing the 2 is 1 and 1 is none. If I run out of something, which I did, I ran out of my skimmed milk in a carton. Came back from a 500-mile drive and I had no skimmed milk. Thankfully, Tracy had got me milk before. So I had milk in the house, but I had no other milk. So I am going to get some extra milk. Toilet paper needs to be redone. And what I'm going to do is just make sure that I don't run out of anything rather than stock up on anything. Because I have a relatively decent pantry. It's not as good as I would hope it would be, but it's going to last me, and as long as I just keep on top of it. So that's what I'm going to do just now, because I don't want to be buying a lot of stuff at the prices they're at just now. I'm hoping that inflation will come down and prices will come down with it. I am ever positive in my outlook on how prices are going to go. Yeah, it doesn't. Do you know? I mean, the fact that the financiers are like, "Oh, we're so surprised that inflation went up. Look at the prices in the supermarket." I mean, get a grip, guys. You know, maybe speak to your wives or your partners. Seriously, because obviously you have no clue. But anyway, that was a very presumptuous remark, but hey ho, that was just my thought process. So yeah, that is my thing. I'm hopeful that things will change soon. But until then, my prepping thought process is, let's just keep it at a level, and hopefully if things reduce in price, then I will stock up on them. So yeah, I am off now to go and relax, and I hope you have a good evening. Catch you later.